Hello, everybody. Welcome to Football Nation. I'm Bill Enright, FF Champs. Who better to talk about the NFL rookies than the guy that's been following for the last couple of years, Todd DeVries from collegefootballgeek.com. Here to talk about some rookie quarterbacks today. Todd, we'll start off with the number one pick. Jameis Winston goes to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We don't think he's going to be anything immediate for fantasy purposes, but he does have a lot of weapons. Mike Evans, Vincent Jackson, tight end Austin Seferian-Jenkins. What do you expect Jameis Winston can do with this good group of aerial weapons?
Well, Bill, he actually landed in a decent spot, right? Obviously, he's going to play right away. And he's got the weapons. He's got big, tall receivers that can go up and snag it. So, I think he'll have a decent rookie year. I don't think he'll be much of a fantasy factor. Maybe in daily fantasy sports, he'll be a guy to consider on a week-to-week basis. But in traditional fantasy, I think you're right. I don't see him cracking that top 15.
What about the reigning Heisman Trophy winner, Marcus Mariota? He's the number 2 pick, goes to the Titans. We know about their weapons, Justin Hunter, Kendall Wright, Dorial Green-Beckham. I see you shaking your head already, Todd. You don't like him.
I love Marcus Mariota. I don't love the landing spot. I think we were all secretly wishing he would wind up in Philadelphia for fantasy purposes because it's a perfect fit for him. Right. They're going to have to reconstruct that offense for him, and I just think he won't reach his potential there. Now, again, daily fantasy this season, he might have some huge weeks where he rushes for 80 yards and 2 touchdowns, right, in addition to a couple hundred yards and a touchdown or 2. But consistency over the course of his rookie season, I don't see it. I don't like the landing spot at all.
This quarterback class in general, we only saw 2 go in the first round. This is a passing league. What is up with this QB class?
Underwhelming, Bill. When the season ended and we start looking way ahead at the 2015 draft, and I saw the name Garrett Grayson as being a potential third or fourth quarterback taken,
yeah,
I just shook my head. Bill, it's just not a great class of quarterbacks. And, Brett Hundley was an interesting prospect, but he lands in Green Bay. He'll never play,
Right.
Bryce Petty, another interesting guy, system guy from Baylor. He lands in New York, the Jets.
Right.
So the landing spots weren't great. Garrett Grayson lands in a nice spot in New Orleans. I just don't think he's much of a player, average at best.
Sean Payton has done a good job. Tony Romo got him as an undrafted free agent. Obviously, Drew Brees is who he is. But
yeah, you're right. And hey, maybe Grayson is a long shot dynasty guy to grab. If they can groom him for a few years under Sean Payton, Drew Brees retires. Maybe he does step in and do something. But I'm not a fan. Just a rough draft for quarterbacks, Bill.
You want more fantasy advice? Check out ffchamps.com. You get a free subscription to collegefootballgeek.com as well. Plenty more rookie videos to talk about all off season. Thanks, Todd.
You got it, Bill.